What is up, chat room? We are back. This is Leech Hunter, round 2, part 5 of the Resident Evil 0 100% LTRE. Wow, the last part was rough to say the least. It was basically a getting my bearings, trying to figure out the best way to go about getting all the leeches, knowing where all of them are. I think I found like 70 something or 74 or something like that. And there's 100 total. There's 50 a character here. So this mode basically requires us to kill all the enemies, because by the time you have to pick up all the leeches, you can't carry any weapons because there's so many that your spots for your resources dwindle down, right? So I figured that this was kind of the, this would be more of a challenge, but it's easier if you send one person or leave Rebecca, send Billy, or vice versa, depending on the enemies. But at the same time, all you need is one character for a little bit, because there's only so many limited, health items that you get in this area, and there's 3 different variations of this mode, which means, once you spawn, the weapons and items may be in different spots, and certain ones will be blue and certain ones will be green. I may have hit all 3 different variations from, restarting, and then we had the last stretch of the stream was my first full attempt where I actually left the facility through the doors, because when you're done, you just leave through the doors in the front, and that's what we had, because I didn't know what I was missing. And I thought I hit everywhere, but basically I really have to remember the area, memorize the area. And you know what? This will probably help me do that because I really have to know which rooms that I went into to pick up the leeches. So basically that's all this mode is. But this mode, the reason why we're again doing it in part 5 and not just, playing on hard mode right away or the other modes, is because, well, we can unlock the infinite weapons and stuff for the main game. So we're kind of doing this, as the second step, I guess, if you want to call it, the second stage of trying to get the trophies, because there's trophies for this, but also it helps us in the main game to get said trophies for the other main story ones that we need to do. So, but yeah, we're here today. I want to shout out King Shadow, fellow member, is always here first. We got Shy Boy, Seabash, 1 o'clock, Leech Sesh, we're here. Revelatio, Ryan Fane, what's up? All the members. Quentin, what's up, brother? Leon, YouTube, Matt, what is going on, brother? We got Ryan. Ryan Fane is in here. I already said what's up to Ryan Fane, but he's here. Carlos Cruz. Thank you, Ryan, for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that. Good to see everybody in here. Going to Louisiana next week. Excited to see the environment that RE7 was based on. Going to see some alligators and eat some good food. Excited that it's Friday with Resident Evil. That's cool, man. Yeah, have a good trip, man, for sure. Gonna see some interesting shit out there. Gravities, what's up? JD, what's up? Hello, Anthony. And RE family finished work, and it's bank holiday weekend, UK. Is it? That's awesome. That is awesome. We got Dwayne Johnson in the house. All right. So before we start, let's exit this real quick. Why is the exit music so scary? Let's adjust the audio because that music is really loud in this Leech Hunter, and we have to hear it like a lot. So we're probably going to lower it like a lot. And you can't do this in the actual Leech Hunter like menu like you can in the game. So I got to go back into the load game. That's where Matt lives. Matt's in Louisiana. He said, which part you're going to? It's not all swamps and alligators like the media represents it. No, definitely not. You know. The chicken, exceptionally good over there? Probably. I mean, there's probably good food all over there. All right, yeah, but if you guys are coming in and enjoying the stream so far, we're getting started. So, you know, you've just been seeing me ramble, but hit the thumbs up, hit the like button as we get started here. On our second, I'll consider this however many attempts we died at, but this is our second full attempt at Leech Hunter, hopefully without dying. I say hopefully, but this music is still... Okay. I didn't realize I'm actually going to have to, like, turn off the music. It didn't save. Maybe it's my fault. No. I was going to say, please save. I was thinking, I was like, there's no way that this doesn't work with Leech Hunter with the settings. It should. Fire food. All right, there you go. This is necessary. Life feeds on Leech Hunter. Oh, that's amazing. Hear how low that music is? That's like so much better, right, chat room? Now that the music isn't just like blasting in our ears for the whole like hours we're going to be streaming this. Or should we turn it off completely? We'll put a poll in the chat. Let's see what people want. See what the chat has to say about this. Do we keep the music going? Do we turn it off, or do we keep it lowered like this? Because it really is the same song over and over again. These guys are a boat tour to see alligators. I could feel like I'm in RE5. Oh shit. Yeah, you're gonna see some shit then. Lower volume. All right. People are voting lower volume right now. Billy looking at his handcuffs. All right.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, it is too repetitive for how long the mode is. Alright, let's get the shoddy. And we won't kill the hunters because we'll wait till later when we have some more ammo. I want to use the first round of shotgun ammo to focus on, like, headshotting the zombies, because I'm telling you, you also want to save your handgun ammo for some zombies, but mostly if I can headshot them. Oh. I like how I'm like, let me not go to the hunters, and then I go into the hunter room like an idiot. Have you heard Shinji Mikami has opted to do Evil Within 3 than any future Resident Evil properties? I mean, it seemed like he was retiring, so I'll believe it when I see it. Becky's going to be here for a while. What's up, Bryant? Yeah, also the Leech men in the hallway need to die. Like, big time. That's much better, lower. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll just keep it low. Alright, there's no... I don't think there's leeches in here. Because the two variations that I saw, there was either... some kind of magazine in the... I don't know if it was for a machine gun. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's for something that you collect later at the end. Alright, this is the herb room, so... we'll have to have Rebecca come back here. Because, yeah, we'll just keep this in mind. I'll just try to remember that. As of March, he apparently founded a new company. It's very interesting, considering, you know, he already came from one company to the next, so I wonder what actually happened there. I think if we go down to the dungeon area, we can get the grenade launcher, and that will really help us because they throw so many different enemies at you at once. What's up? Concepto. RE0 was my first GameCube game. This brings me very good memories. Thank you for doing it, man. Oh, thanks for being here. Yeah, I remember Resident Evil Zero definitely brings back good memories too. Even though I sucked at it when I was a kid, same thing with Remake. I wasn't good at Remake. I was good at the originals on PlayStation, but this and Remake always have, you know, a lot of nostalgia attached to them, you know, because of the time. And one of my favorite eras in gaming for sure was during those early 2000s, you know. And the GameCube was among that, so. Ah, shit. I'm not going to fall for this one. Oh, shit. He's down. I remember getting a pre-order shirt. I don't know where it is, and I'd have to find it. These hunters I'll kill. Shit. Rookie mistake. Do you think Carlos should have had his own disc in RE3 to get more of a story? I don't think he needed his own disc. I mean, that would have been interesting if we got, you know, more kind of followed up on him. But I mean, I guess they tried to have their own interpretation of like a modern Carlos with the remake, you know, which, you know, we got more personality with Jeff Shine's portrayal of that. So. The original RE3, I found the length of the game was pretty perfect. RE3 Remake could have been longer. I agree. I wish we got the clock tower. It's my favorite section of that game, so. Fucker. Missed a shot. Little effort. Yeah, you can barely hear the music now. This is so much better. See, by the time it was really annoying me, I was like, I'm already far in on this run and I can't pause. When you're too far in, you're like, all right, I can't quit just to lower the music because you can't save on this. It's just what you do is what you do. I don't know why hunters are easier to deal with than the eliminators. in this game, but they are. The Eliminators, like, fuck them, especially in this mode, because, wow. I mean, they suck all the time, but... Gonna say I need to find the dungeon, but now I'll switch to the handgun. I'll go back to the main floor. Yeah, I mean, if there was a time to get used to the map, it's now. Because I get turned around in Zero a lot, so... with having to figure out every single room that I've been in and how to get back to it, to check for the leeches, this will be a good practice as well. No. Can't leave any more items. God damn it. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I went the wrong way. We are going to go up here. That's where we are. Now maybe I'll come up with a better order to do this, you know? That's going to be locked. Gotta get the custom handgun, man. Alright, there's stuff up there. Just gotta keep tabs of all the stuff that we have to come back for. And like I said, by the time we pick up the leeches towards the end, we have to kind of wind down on the items that we carry, because given the... You can't leave the leeches. You know, you can't leave them like your weapons. Once they're in your inventory, they're in there. So you don't want to pick them up while you're clearing out all the rooms. At least this is how I'm picking up on it, being, you know, this is my second full day of diving into this mode. So it is a little bit different than your, you know, normal Resident Evil 0 gameplay, where now it's like, all right, you have to pick up these items for this mode to get the highest points, but you can't leave the items. Like I said, really got to find the underground dungeon, because that's when we actually find some goodies, some weapons. Yeah, I remember you in here. I remember you're in here. Jesus. I don't know what's worse. What's up, Najib? Yeah, I don't follow that guy, so... I guess there's just herbs in here. Fuck. Alright. This will do. Fuck off. Because a lot of his shit is not accurate, man. You know what I mean? A lot of the leaks, like, you know, this is why I'm not a leak channel, you know? This is also why I'm going to restart. Because that was just not a good run. There was no grenade launcher down there, so I went down there and then got wrecked for no reason.
Resident Evil 0.
All right, starting it again. The release date isn't real until we have a release date. You know what I mean? Don't get misled by these fucking clowns on the internet. That's why I don't do videos like that.
I'll
But
go alone.
Okay.
people like it, so... This time I won't go in the hunter room and get got. I'll leave the pistol, and then we'll come back for that. See, the problem is I don't know where all the weapons are in every variation of Leech Hunter, so we'll just have to see. Yeah, but a lot of the Capcom stuff was leaked. You guys, you know, forget about that. A lot of the Capcom information was, you know, breached around that time. So, of course, he was going to be tweeting about stuff that was, you know, accurate at that point. But I'm just saying I like to report on shit that's like, you know, that has some kind of weight. And I don't trust these fucking clowns, these sweaty guys online that can't even move a muscle or lift a weight. And they're going to tell you how it is. Like, okay, dude. Motherfucker probably can't even do a push-up. And he's sitting there on Twitter with his thumb up his ass. Now, which way do I want to go first? I think I want to go... Let's go in here. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, it's like, guys, we're probably going to get an announcement sometime this summer with Capcom and Resident Evil, an official word. So let's just chill and wait until we get an official word and not leaks from these fucking neckbeards that wear black t-shirts, wrestling t-shirts, and drink beer and rock out, brother. They probably smell like BO while they're sitting in their chair tweeting about leaks. You know what I mean? Like, let's just be honest. I don't want to tarnish my channel by just reporting on this shit. Now, have leaks been accurate in the past? Yeah. There's been information that has been leaked out, not by this clown, but information has gotten out when, like, information was actually stolen from companies. Yeah. A lot of information came out about Capcom a couple years ago that ourselves, we did content on. Fuck this thing. And we did content on it because it was from it was actually, like, real information that was actually stolen and leaked. This is just some dude being like, I have a release date, and I'm going to tweet this release date. Like, suck my dick, bro. You know what I mean? It's not coming from a file. It's not stolen from some kind of database. You know what I mean? So, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'll just say whatever because it doesn't matter. I want to see Res Evil game ranking video. That'd be sick. Anyone else? Born to be rad. Garrett, what is up, brother? What is up, man? Good to see you. I was able to chill with Garrett at Chiller Theater in Jersey, and you're right. I gotta do that ranking video, man. That'll be an awesome, live stream either event or I can actually do it as a video. Yeah, it's just a lot of saturation with the leak stuff, you know. So I try to keep it straightforward with that stuff, you know. And has no chill, says Thunders. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get any, filter from me, man. You know, I'm just like, dude, some of these people online that put the... Because the problem is people read it and then, they take it for... They take it for face value and then they spread it among the community. And that's what makes it, wrong information. So Quentin and Matt want to see a ranking video? Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of I got a lot of great positivity from that conversation, Garrett. And yeah, I got a lot of cool video ideas, some different stuff that I'm going to be that I kind of just wrote down. Like I just thought of certain things like you mentioned, kind of looking at my collection, looking at, just different things that, there is a physical media side of Resident Evil that I feel like I've always tapped into because I've been doing these things called collection updates since the channel has started. And the collection updates are essentially, every time I got something, I would record myself unboxing it and adding it into my collection. So now it's like I can kind of take a different turn with said physical stuff and do certain type of video ideas also on top of that. So that also kind of got me thinking with a lot of that stuff, and on top of the ranking stuff, because I can actually show it, on camera and be like, all right, this is what I rank and everything like that. So yeah, that was a really cool time hanging out, man. And it was just cool to shoot the shit about content creation and our mindset on it. And this hunter is just stun locking me. Heck yeah, man. Hell yeah. We got Thunder's Productions with the 5 memberships. Seabash, Isaac, Leon, Azure Eyes, and Cannibal Ritual are now LTRE members. You got custom badges, emojis, access to exclusive shows, and polls for voting for which games that we play here on the channel. So thank you, Thunders, for always giving back to the community. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. As always, Thunders is the fucking man. Yes, he is. Also, room tour would be cool. Awesome video. Yeah, that's another one I thought about, Dwayne. Like doing like just like a setup, like my setup and everything. There's a couple more things I want to get done before I'm gonna reset this right now, chat room, because I am just getting fucked over. Yeah, there's a lot of there's little things I want to tweak before I show off everything else. If the Rog wants a room tour, he would get one. That's true, right? He's spoken. The man has spoken. But yeah, no, that's true. Because I do have a lot of cool collectibles that isn't even just Resident Evil stuff, but I have just a lot of cool stuff. So it'll be cool to show it off, and because obviously a lot of this back here is also just physical media for movies, and I kind of did some physical media stuff for movies on my movie channel, a little bit, like here and there. I never stayed up with the physical media stuff for films and whatnot in 4Ks on my channel as far as like videos about them. But that's another thing that I could still do because I already own like a lot of 4Ks, a lot of 4K steelbooks, a lot of Blu-rays. I just never implemented them in those types of videos that it's just so obvious that like I should just lean into that more as well. Especially on that other, film channel, because it's just movies and that's what I love as well. But for this, plenty of Resident Evil stuff, plenty of Resident Evil collectibles, and yeah, just a lot of stuff that I wrote down in my notebook here, because I still kind of write stuff down in a notebook as far as like notes and just how I write. Like I put memos in my phone too sometimes, like for sure, but a lot of times when I'm trying to write down ideas or like, obviously if I'm writing a script, I type it up on a computer like for a video, but a lot of ideas I'll jot down or write down. So the final boss. Yeah, exactly. Oh, see, now we got 2 green herbs, see? So it's either a green herb or a blue in the front, or it's 2 green herbs. So that's interesting. So you know what I'll do? We'll do this. It's all trial and error, chat room. Yeah, man, I'm really I definitely like the some of the different things that, again, we'll try to kind of make the channel kind of stand out a little bit more than the other channels that are out there. And I think the collection is one thing, and I don't have the biggest collection of them all. There's people that have killer collections, but I do have a pretty good collection, I will say, and I can say that confidently. And I think on top of that, doing those videos and kind of switching it up, giving some variety to the channel, but also kind of going back to the roots a little bit with how it all started, which was also me doing, Let's Plays and gameplay videos, which has never stopped, but also, the physical collection side of things. And it's funny because doing those collection diary updates or collection updates, however you want to kind of put them, right? It's all snapshots of time. It's so interesting to see different, different eras of collecting when you saw the different prices change from item to item, and how things have gone up, and because the retro market for gaming has gone up tremendously, and it's been, you know, a steady incline for a lot of these prices. So back when I got a lot of this stuff, it wasn't expensive as how it was now, and I can't even imagine getting into it now, starting from zero. Not Resident Evil 0, but literally zero, like no Resident Evil stuff at all, trying to go all the way back and get, you know, the classic stuff. It's tough. It's a lot of money. But I've been able to see and get more stuff for my RE collection due to Ltre. The RE3 game walkthrough magazine is super sick, and I wouldn't have known about it. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing. There's a lot of cool little gems out there, and there is a lot of cool stuff that people might not know about. I see, look, here it is. Look, machine gun ammo. Okay, so do I get a machine gun in this variation of Leech Hunter? I guess I do. This guy always hits me. I just hope there's a grenade launcher I can find, that's all. But yeah, like that, those are the kind of videos that I want to focus on. You know I came off as a little, you know, aggressive towards the leakers online, but it's just like, you know, I don't know. There's something so stale about it, and you know, I can't get over it in terms of like how obnoxious it is. But I know that that's what drives views and clicks and social media engagement and everything like that. But you know, until there's actual like substance to talk about as far as a trailer, a reaction video, those are the things that I like to, you know, actually discuss when we see something and we can actually judge it for what we're seeing, instead of just either speculating or these dates coming out of nowhere. And again, I just kind of blend in more with the saturated market if I'm sitting there doing leak video after leak video. How do I stand out? How do I kind of, you know, stand out from the normal wave of leak videos that come out literally every single day to try to get clout? So those collection videos, the physical media, Resident Evil stuff, that's all going to be amped up a little bit. Like I said, definitely, especially after having that conversation with Garrett, kind of, you know, I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I kind of have to just not have any kind of, you know, fear of some of the stuff, or like, oh, I don't know if that will do good, or, you know, don't know if this will kind of do what I wanted it to do, or do the numbers that I think it should do, like things like that. Like, just kind of let go of some of that stuff and just do it because it's, you know, it's literally surrounding me. And so it's so easy to kind of pull into something and find a really cool talking point about it, or like, you know, not overthink it. You know, that's another thing. It's just not overthinking it. Oh, you waited for me to reload. How nice. Yeah, Doom going back to its horror roots. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind that. I hope to finish my RE5 collection before the remake comes out. As you mentioned, stuff has skyrocketed. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's kind of nuts. It's amazing the video game adaptations are getting better. I can't wait for MK movie this year. Yeah, we'll see, man. Hopefully it's better than the first one. Doom 3 scared me back in the day. The atmosphere was so... It really was. Not to mention, it was literally a dark game, you know? It's like super dark. The HD, like, edition, or the updated one is nice. Doom 3 was good. I remember I was able to play that online for like a little bit because it was backwards compatible on the 360. So you could play it on the 360 and you can go on Xbox Live, and it was like the old Xbox Live servers. And I remember playing that with like a few people. I was like, this is so weird, you know? I did the same thing for Halo 2 though. I'd put in Halo 2, go online, play with people. Goddamn Hunter. Fuck. Alright, at least we got the grenade launcher this round. I should literally only do the variations that have the 2 green herbs. Because that looks like that's when the grenade launcher spawns. Because this thing here, when it's down here, this is super useful. There's a flame rounds. I'm literally going to just kill... Oh, it's acid rounds. Fuck. Oh my god, there's variations of the ammo too? Shit. Well, that's not good. Well, that means the Marcus enemies just aren't dying. Because if you don't have anything flame related, it's not going to kill them. So yeah, LTRE, I'll be looking forward to the room tour. And some goodies you have. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll be really cool to kind of do some more of those kind of collection videos that aren't just updates, you know, but something that is like, you know, Marvel Zombie Show. The only reason is just because Blade might be making... I haven't heard about that, honestly. Cam MMA, what's up, brother? Fellow member and supporters, hope you're having a nice Friday. Hope you are too. Hope everybody is. And if you're enjoying it, hit the like button as you're coming in. Appreciate that. We did just get our acid rounds in the grenade launcher, which I don't know how to feel about this because... I don't know. I mean, the flame rounds are, I guess, weaker. I guess the acid rounds are actually better, right? But I was looking forward to killing the Marcus Leech guys that are just in the hallway. Oh, you son of a... Get the... Alright, I feel like I should make a run back to the main hall real quick and then circle back around and try to clear up some of these rooms. Can't wait to see all the movies you have. Yeah, there's a decent amount. Callie says that there is. Also, I just noticed my brain isn't numb from the music that's lowered, so... Because it really is the same loop over and over and over again. Alright, so now that we returned all of this crap to Rebecca, let's do this real quick. I'm actually not looking at the guide now. I was just checking something on my phone real quick. I don't really have a guide for this one. I'm not really looking up a guide of like where the leeches are, but I guess if I can't find all of them and I'm trying to get the trophy, yeah, I should probably check to see if there is even a guide that I can find that follows one of the 3 variations of where the leeches are. So, it was psychological warfare yesterday. I know, when I got too far into, like, my attempt where I was actually, like, doing good, I couldn't even... You can't even edit the options, I don't think, from... Can you? From here? Oh, you could. Wow, I'm a fucking idiot. You can do it from the fucking pause button. I didn't even think about it. I'm like, oh, you pause the game. It just says quick game. You can't do it when it already started. You could have the whole time. Wow. I'm dumb. I remember 15 years ago watching RE collections on YouTube, and they're low definition... They were in low resolution those days. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of cool collectors back in the day on 240p videos, you know. My first collection update was in 2010, so 14 years ago. So pretty wild. I think the first video I did was showing off my collection at the time, and then I was showing off Biohazard 3 because it was my first Japanese import that I got. And that was a big deal. And I used a game enhancer, which was kind of like, kind of like a Game Shark, but it was so you could play, imported games on a legit PlayStation before I had one with a mod chip that could just play, the other ones. Seabash was in a meeting and saw the noti go off on the phone. Well, thanks for being here. See, now I'm ready to kill these hunters that are going to be down here. Just have to remember where all the rooms are, which ones that we... He's dead. Matthew Webster, what's up? Yeah, bitch. I knew you were going to jump right out at me. Is there only one? Nice. Okay, so 1 acid round takes him out. That's actually good. It was like 2 flame rounds yesterday, I think, when we tried it. Okay, so they're done. That's a 3. Well, Brian, hopefully the stream helps you a little bit, man. And I hope you just take it easy this weekend if you can. Alyssa's in the house. What's going on, Alyssa? Oh, but the acid rounds don't kill these fucks in 1 hit. Okay. Ah, they put the fire key over here this time. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Because normally they put it by the hunters, like in the fire. Well, that's the variation I got yesterday. Flame rounds in grenade launcher and fire key was in the literally in the fire. think there's any enemies in here, right? Yeah, this is just... But I just gotta see if there's any weapons, because there is a Magnum that is usually in the Eliminator room, but I don't know if it's even gonna be there now. I just want to see if there's any difference. You never know. I mean, to memorize where all the leeches are and the weapons in 3 different variations is pretty impressive in and of itself. So anyone that's done that, kudos to you, because that's a fucking task and a half if I've ever seen one. Alright, so I think we're good with the enemies down here. I think there's just leeches in here too. I forget what's behind the second. I don't think I've ever completed Leech Hunter in this game. Yeah, Matthew Webster, me neither until yesterday. It was like the first time I actually like gave it a first full attempt and I made it to the result screen, if I'm being honest. But this does unlock a lot of cool goodies for the main game that will help us in the other trophies, so it's kind of necessary, but I think learning this... Leon says, sorry, I like to speculate. Yeah, you're allowed to... That's the thing. I don't mind speculation, obviously. As long as people just say it's speculation, you know. This, you know, people that are trying to say confirmed information. Confirmed information. And, you know, tweeting it as, you know, fact. Like, that's the stuff, like, that I just don't like. Tweeting it as fact or saying it's fact is, you know, speculation's fun. It's cool to speculate. It's not, you know, there's been speculation videos on this channel before, but I've never been like, that's the face value. It's always been prefaced as it's a speculation, or I might be going into the weeds here a little bit. Like, I might not be, you know, ow, you son of a bitch. All right. I just want to see what's in the other. Did you get me? No. Just on caution. I'll take it. I guess the acid rounds are the best because you can take out the eliminators that quickly. Oh no, they're not dead. Now they're dead. 2 acid rounds for the eliminators. That's crazy. The hunters die in 1 acid round. Eliminators takes 2. That's so fucking crazy. Oh no. Fuck, only 4 left. Oh shit, we got the machine gun instead of the Magnum this time. Okay. I don't know why I didn't leave the handgun ammo like a fucking idiot. Alright. That's alright though. This whole area is cleared out. That's why I didn't kill those zombies, because I was like, I'm pretty sure there's eliminators around here. Let me not, you know, waste more acid rounds on them. Bop, bop it up, bop it up, it up. I'll take the shotty. Wait, do I have ammo on the ground too? Or no? That's all I have. That's all I have left. That's it. That's it for the shoddy too hottie. Yo, John, in the chat. What's up, man? So, dude, Leech Hunter makes me upset. It's hard. It's not hard. It's just tedious. Yeah, it is. It's annoying and tedious, definitely. And you have to do a 50-50 run and a 50-0 run for the Platinum Trophy. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't even know. It's definitely a learning process for sure. Hello, James. James is up here. Hello. Trying to think, I only have so much shit. Oh, nice. Good shit. It's gonna be, no, where do I want to go? Trying to think, because I want to use the last bit of acid rounds on one of these hunters. Yeah, that's what I noticed. Like the two green herbs give you one variation. The green herb, blue herb give you a different variation. So there's like 3 different layouts that you can get. I think I've gotten 2 of them so far, from yesterday and today. So. There's some leeches that are off screen. Yeah, I think eventually I'm going to have to use a guide to get the 100% trophy type shit. Wow, I like how that acid round took 2. That was a direct hit. X with the 20, the big 20. What's up? Party people, he says, I remember trying this mode a bunch, but I eventually used a guide to get the platinum. No shame. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you, X, for the $20. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Lucius, what's going on in the chat? Yeah, Yeah, I mean, that will probably be me. Like, I'm not using a guide today. I'm just trying to get my bearings and try to get used to this more and more. But yeah, to get everything is going to probably require a guide so I don't miss anything. After you grab all but 20 leeches, enemies respawn. Make sure you have one of the characters with 4 open slots to go around and slay them before you collect them all. So when there's 20 leeches, all but 20, yeah, see, I was just shy of 20 yesterday, so I didn't even know that, but that's fucked because basically you have to leave a power weapon all the way back in the main hall. So, like, I have to go and get this machine gun where the eliminators were, and I basically just have to keep that. But so basically you have to have one character collect. I mean, the problem is that the inventory, because if the enemies respawn and you're already getting 80 leeches and there's 20 left, I'll barely have any spot for any like weapons to kill these respawned enemies. You know what I mean? So that's the problem that I'm gonna run into, is that if that's the case, if enemies respawn, then that fucks up my whole plan here. What the fuck is happening to Billy right now? I thought all the hunters were fucking dead. Well, it's good to know that. Thanks for that tip, because someone mentioned yesterday about enemies respawning, but I thought it was when you get all of the leeches, not 20 left. Can I leave this in, like, somewhere else? Can I leave it in here? They might duplicate the shotguns again. It's 90 out of 100. My strat is collect all the green, Rebecca, then collect 40 to 50 leeches with Billy after clearing all enemies. Yeah, so that's what I've been trying to do, is like clear all enemies, then go collect them. But if Billy has 40 out of 50, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so like it would basically be like I'd have a machine gun that would fill this spot right here, because all of these slots will be filled. These top 4 slots. Unless I want to do a handgun, then I'll have handgun and then a slot for ammo. But that's it. I won't even have anything for health. But at that point, I shouldn't have to... At that point, I should make the last 10 close to the front door, right? Because then I don't have to, like, fight through a bunch of enemies. Like, I feel like that would be, like, the best way to do it. Leave Rebecca a fully loaded shotgun. I found leg shots better than headshots. Yeah, they do work. Definitely. I mean, I used all my shotty shells this attempt, but at this point it is what it is. Unless I find another shotgun, which last playthrough I found 2 shotguns throughout the facility here, but... No custom handgun this time. At least that I could find. I just spawn our zombies at 90, but they spawn randomly all around the facility. There's a trophy for the killing of all enemies, so... For killing all the enemies, so you are forced to clear them all. Yeah, that's all Resident Evil 0 rubbish, basically. As expected. Where the fuck is Billy's handgun? Got 0 platinum 3 times. You can imagine how I feel that I'm doing it 4th later this year. Yeah, it's... For me, this is my first attempt, so it's going to be annoying, for sure. Where the fuck is Billy's handgun, though? What happened to his handgun? I don't even remember dropping it other than the hall. That's a magazine on the ground. It pops when you leave, so you don't know until the end. Damn. The map. I like how the map shows everything but the leeches. The other, because that's the shotgun I left in the dining room. These 2 items aren't it. Where the fuck did it go? Like, literally, where did it go? Really? Is it on the floor? Did I just not see it? Or is it in some, like, weird fucking angle? Oh, it's it's on the edge of the screen. It's literally on the edge of the screen. Good shout, John, that you can actually just pull up the map and be like, oh, where did I drop that item? That's actually a fucking handy ass. I've never even looked at this shit. It's pretty handy. All right. You tried, RE0. You tried. You did something right. No, the game's not the worst thing I've ever played. It's just getting used to all this shit is a trip. All right. So now I got to get the machine gun that's still downstairs. I guess we'll see, Matthew Webster. Like I said, I'm not making, everyone's been asking me about, you know, these sweaty guys online making these tweets, and I don't know. Gotta take shit with a grain of salt, my guy. I'm actually pretty disappointed that many people believe some of the shit that they do. It kind of bums me out, if I'm being honest. And then when it doesn't happen, people get disappointed. It's like, well, then why did you believe the leaks? Yeah, it's like... And could Capcom come out and say, "Hey, we're gonna put out another remake first"? They could. Doesn't mean RE9 is gonna get completely scrapped though. People like, I watched a YouTube video with AI voice that reference a tweet. It has to be true. Yeah, man, I don't understand. It's all for the clout and the numbers nowadays. Making shitty ass videos. Nice. Just getting fucking pummeled in here. Outbreak could happen one day. Being sent back to the drawing board. Yeah, I mean, who knows though? Again, it's like we say these things and then we don't have any, like, you know, we don't have any weight. We don't know. Like, it was different around like 3 Remake and Village, like, because a lot of this stuff, like the Resident Evil 3 poster leaked, and that was like real, right? And we knew that was real, so we reported on it. Resident Evil Village, same thing. All that information was stolen from Capcom. We got all that information because it was actually from a source. It's not just because people just put it online and we got to believe everything they say. It's just so disheartening. And then people believe it as, you know, they spin it and they think it's true. RE9 has time travel, explains the cop car, and RE2 looks like Leon. Exactly, right? Time travel confirmed. Proving that Chris survives was a fucking stupid decision, says Leon. Survived what? First part, Leech Hunter is killing the market. Yeah, the Marcus Leech boys. I don't have any flame rounds this time. It gave me acid rounds, so that's out the window. YouTubers making fake ghost videos. Well, that's always been a problem. Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna do 9, you got to do it right. Really have to do it right. yeah, the fact that the winter stuff is done is definitely a good relief for sure. Deja vu. So you do have a custom handgun now. Yeah, that's true. I mean, RE9 co-op, that would be dope if they did something like that. As long as they made it work, you know, very well. And again, RE5 could be a good test for that if they do that remake first, you know. But we'll see. Hopefully they won't do that, Cam. They'll be a little more strategic, I would hope. Yeah. Not Gaiden. Not Gaiden. Oh, God. That fucking game. It's definitely better played on an emulator, but it's not. That's not saying much. That's what? Wow. That's the game that never ends. Yeah, Jake and Sherry's stuff wasn't half bad in 6, you know? Trying to make everything cohesive and not, you know, just... There's just so much going on. Dreamcast to be Chris, Jill, and Ada for RE9. Still want the unused RE8 Ada concept to get made. Well, I mean, I think they hopefully would have pulled that for good reason because it probably wouldn't have worked in that scenario, but... Could she appear again? You know. It's been 2 mainline games at this point. Oh shit. Napalm ammo? 1? Fuck you, game. RE9, Leon, and Joe. I wouldn't be mad at that. Top spot's a safe spot for... Nice, thanks for that, John. I needed that. Fuck this room. This room is fucking cancer. I had fun with Death Island. So I'm curious, if you don't get any napalm at all, then how the fuck do you kill the Marcus people? You know? Jill, no. There's Molotovs in this mode? I've yet to see one. But maybe again I just missed it. But that's kind of what these I knew that these first couple Leech Hunter streams were going to be like this anyway. Trying to get used to it all. Fuck out of my way. Chris's pistol whips chill. Shit. Oh my god. Fuck this room. Chris discovers he's the third surviving Wesker child and suddenly hungers for the complete global saturation. Oh. Resident Evil 1 Origins for 30th anniversary, remake 0 and 1 together. That would be amazing. I would not be pissed at that. Fuck off, man. Separate story of the UBCS squad deployed to the mansion to battle Marcus and the zombies, but we get to experience the team failing to contain control. Or failing to contain control. Yeah, just to have 0 and 1 more connected, you know? It would just be so much better. Yeah, it would be cool to see it from that perspective, from the start. Well, that's the thing, and things like that have happened before RWK, and that's why I don't... It's like... when people try to make obvious, you know, obvious tweets or whatever that end up becoming true, like, see, I was right. It's like, yeah, but you just predicted the same shit that, you know, you just try to predict what other people were trying to predict. I would have made 7 in Village either, so it's hard to think. So it's hard to think of what they are going to do next. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think the next move does have to be an important one for them to make it, you know, stick the landing, so to speak. And then obviously the remakes still have to kind of carry, you know, some pretty heavy weight to, you know, move sale numbers, which it has been. So that's good. All right. I can combine the herbs. Well, the side games is they bring in new characters and explore different aspects. Yeah. I think them bringing back the spin-offs is not a bad idea either. Alright, this is what we're going to do. Send Billy back downstairs. No offense to the fans of 7 and Village, but I personally think that they were both poor writing decisions in general. So that was a choice to make 6 so splintered. So it was a choice to make 6 so splintered. Yeah, I mean, it's you know, I think you know, we needed a game like 7 to bring things back a little bit, to reel things in, but at the same time there's still no excuse for those, you know, writing decisions. And I know we feel the same way about this, where it's just like, you know, but it's yeah, 5's not my favorite story, he says, but at least it still follows the same formula of storytelling up to 0 through 4. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it still feels cohesive enough. And I feel like 7 and Village just kind of went a little out there. With some of the stuff. Getting a little too ballsy. Trying to think of how I get back to... I know that there's some red herbs I gotta pick up. So at Rev 3 Operation Javier. The Operation Javier rumors that were never true, right? People wasted all those times making videos, talking about it. You know, you could speculate. You could be like, oh, it would be cool if they did Operation Javier DLC. It's going to be the Gold Edition. It's going to be the Gold Edition. I was right about the Gold Edition. And then it's like, yeah, you were right about the Gold Edition, but guess what? It still just has separate ways in it, and that's it. And you didn't see me doing a bunch of videos. Probably could have got another 100,000 views on my overall views just by doing videos on it. But guess what? I didn't do it because it was bullshit. A digital gold edition. Oh, that's exciting. It's only physical in Play Asia. Yeah, 7 and 8 definitely kind of felt more like spin-offs as far as like at the heart of them trying to... Oh shit, I forgot about this first aid here. Let's see if I grabbed a couple things down here. Operation Ass in the Air. That's what it turned out to be. Yeah, I guess you could say that. It was definitely a gold edition that wasn't so gold, I guess. Further proofs and points, once they killed Wesker, they had no meaningful stakes left for the fans. Yeah, they might have overstepped that decision. I agree, John. Definitely. And you know me, I like 5, and I could still say that's like a huge flaw in 5. That decision right there, killing off Wesker. They've been trying to chase that dragon ever since. So I definitely agree with you on that one. And pretty much all what you're saying. I mean, you know, me and you feel the same way about this shit. We know that, but we want to just make sure that our franchise, our precious franchise of 28 years, still knows kind of how to put itself forward without setting itself back to another, you know, like lull of like, we're not getting so great games, you know what I mean? But it's been the opposite of that. It's been very positive as far as the remakes are concerned. But when it comes to, and, you know, there's obviously some give or take. There's still issues with some of those. But, you know, the mainline stuff has had us worried since Village. So that's really the biggest thing to remember. Ah, damn it. I forgot to grab what I was supposed to grab. The red herbs. Krauser's probably the only real negative to me in RE4 Remake, so I'm disappointed in not seeing him again. That's fair. I mean, I don't think he was negative at all. I actually really liked him. If anything, I liked him more. But I think, you know, I don't think people are wrong for wanting to see more Krauser. I just think people were wrong with saying that, like, there definitely was going to be a DLC expansion happening just like Separate Ways, you know? Like, that ship has sailed, man. But I wouldn't have been pissed if we got something like that. I mean, more RE4 at the time when it was hot and off the presses, yeah, I would have taken more RE4 story expansions, but here we are. Just Separate Ways was it. Gino Spencer taking the final Tyrant fight that's near immortal and teaming up with Wesker in a redemption arc will never come true. Yeah, unfortunately not. But, you know, I'm curious to see what those things will get adjusted to up and coming, and like, because the remakes have stayed pretty true to the main like beats of the story, even though they've changed a lot of things in between. The same like main events still happen. So will 5 be one of the first ones where it changes that main event as far as, you know, if Wesker gets a definitive ending? Other than the entire story of Village, Wesker dying was definitely the worst writing choice in the franchise. That's a pretty good, yeah, that's honestly, that's a pretty good take. You know, I mean, I think that's definitely one of their worst mistakes. I think on top of also, you know, making 6 the multi-layered rotting cake that it is, you know, trying to appease everybody. Krauser was all right, but I preferred him working with Wesker and having a rivalry with Ada over the Sadler follow. I see what you're saying. All right, John, I'll catch up to you later. I promise we'll stop playing phone tag and we'll catch up. We're playing phone tag the last couple days, but thanks for coming in. Killing Umbrella off screens. Wesker dying. Oh, man. Capcom needs to have their thinking cap on for the RE1 remake. Remake needs to have a storyline expansion. Mandatory. Tag, you're it. Talk to Cassella. I told her you to call me whenever you get the chance. No rush. It's just to tell you some stuff. Sweet. Also true, literally writing off Umbrella is unforgivable. Yeah, I mean, status on the movie coming out. So Keeper's Diary will be, it's supposed to be dropping probably by the second or third week of May. So up and coming, like really, really soon. Once I have a date, I will let you know. And hopefully it's not any later into May, but we'll see. Oh, okay, the membership thing. Yeah, definitely. Arnie's Umbrella like corporation again, like the OG trilogy had more. Take care, John. Trilogy had more, so then it needs a Wesker type again. Yeah, I mean, I think they definitely been, like I said, trying to kind of chase that and kind of just like one simple organization, because it's like it's almost like Umbrella never went away because they kept like, you know, they kept reiterating the, you know, that it's still around, or there's still, you know, fragments of it around, or pieces of the virus still around on the black market, stuff like that, you know. So I gotta find where the fire key goes. Remember them anymore, or Blue Umbrella? Yeah, exactly. Well, the whole Blue Umbrella thing was just so stupid, in my opinion. Very like half-assed. Forgot I didn't take out this hunter. I was like, what the fuck? I think the last fire key's around the corner here. Green, the next yellow. Yeah, right? All the colors. There it is. This is what I needed. Alright. Shit. Some that are new to the scene don't know who Umbrella... Yeah, that is true. But they should know. Oh, there's a zombie under the desk. Like, what the fuck? Alright, so this just has a bunch of leeches in here. didn't even mean to name all the herb colors. Well, at this point, they might as well go along with that theme. At this fucking point. What's wrong with Umbrella? Umbrella is key and their symbol is icon. That's true. You are not wrong, my friend. I'm pulling a TSP. Sorry, I'm just trying to reply to some people that need to be replied to real quick. All right. Fuck that guy. Fucking DSP. Disney bought out Umbrella, and that's why they fell after RE3. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Umbrella is, evil. Evil. Alright, so where we're at with this, we basically have to start collecting. I think...
This way.
Okay.
Let's start collecting the leeches. I think we're at that point in the stream where we can start collecting these things here. Love triangle. That's amazing. Probably neither, because Leon's a emo bitch. Darkside Phil, here, give me your money. Any 2013 E, the blue E cannot be hacked. Okay. Very, very good. Thank you for that. All right. Thank you for that. Is there any leeches in here, though? I don't think so. There's just healing. Okay, so this hallway is completely useless. Alright, time to focus on another room. Actually, you know what? Let's just go downstairs. Let's just start down here. Work our way up. A cool deal, Kamame. Yeah, it'll be fun. That'll be fun to do on stream. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. At all.
Let's split up.
Roger.
Nice one, Azure Eyes. The hookup. Girlfriend's son's aunt's grandfather's kid works at Capcom. He knows the scoop. The scoop diddy whoop. Man, what a fucking mess of a room this is. Well, that's a bad room. Scoop de poop de poop. What's up, Brandon?
Let's regroup.
Okay.
There, Brian, come on. How many times I gotta say this, man? This is all fan fiction shit you're making up. I like sharing, and I consider you guys my friend. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that'd be cool. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. Eliminated. You're good, Brian. Billy, help! All right, so I think there's a weapon beyond these fucking hunters that are getting spammed with in this room, but it's so much better that the music is lowered, man. So much better.
Let's split up.
Roger.
Let's split up. I gotta take care of these hunters. Oh, there's another shotgun here. There's an Indiana Jones movie playing with the background. Yeah, I know. I was contemplating just turning it off completely. That might happen by the next time. I would like to say in a perfect world that Billy survived. He's out there somewhere, living his life, traveling, killing innocent people. No, I'm just kidding. You seen yeah, people have been talking about it in the chat today, but again, take it with a grain of salt, right? Look at this. Look at the fat, sweaty man that's tweeting it. You know.
Follow me.
Okay.
Leeches. I hate leeches. I don't think there's any in here either, so I think we grabbed... I didn't really care for the bakers that much. I know most people consider, that what they like about, RE7, but I wasn't too crazy about them personally. Damn. All right. Try to leave some stuff in this room to space it out, because you don't leave so many items in one room. Yeah. You like 8 better than 7? Going back and playing 7 after 8, I actually like 7 over 8 a little bit more. Is there any more? Alright, so that takes care of this section. I think that's the last bit of hunters we gotta worry about. Now, if zombies only respawn, then I shouldn't be as bad, but again, it gets hard because you can't leave the leeches hanging around on the ground, and you can only carry so many weapons by the time the enemies respawn, so... So you got both. Now we try to shoot for upstairs. Got all the ones downstairs. Got all the ones in the room down there. With the old crow sound effects. Hello, James. It's collection time. Thunder is gifted a membership to Lucius. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Hell yeah, Thunder's is always giving back. I don't think there's any leeches in that room, but... Fuck off, dude. Completely missed this, too. Are you fucking stupid, Billy?
This way.
Okay.
He's fucking Marcus. Enemies are so fucking annoying. Please get through, Rebecca. Please get through, Rebecca. think we're done. Getting all the leeches on this side. Try to go to where the annoying leech guys are first, so I don't gotta fucking worry. Another green herb, I'll take that. All these are for Billy. I think we already did this, or did we not? Yeah. What's up, JD? Not bad. We're in the collecting stage of this leech hunter run, so I'm just trying to run around, start collecting these leeches as we take up our inventory space, because you can't drop the leeches, so we're going to just see how this goes. It's a knife. Ready or... What's up, Milfman? He has been acknowledged. Ah, shit. Come on. I didn't mean to go through the door. All for Billy, none for Rebecca. Sorry. Billy. Billy boy. All right, I think we got to go back to the lobby and drop some shit off. All right. they remake this game, would you want them to put an item box in it? Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, shit. I think I went in the wrong door. I mean, I want to come back here, but I'm trying to do each room at a time so I can check it off the list of what we need to get. And even then, I don't know if I'm going to pick up everything, but... It's our second full attempt today, so besides the first flubs we had in the beginning where I was just resetting because I just didn't like how the way they started. Would you look at that? All for Becky. Let me clear something up for me because people always bring it up and I don't have the answer. RE0 is canon, right? Because when Rebecca leaves to go to the mansion, she acts like, yeah, it is canon, Jack, but the problem is that the connection to the story, and that's the problem that, you know, is looming over this, is that it doesn't really stay consistent with the character's actions, and she doesn't say anything of what she just experienced. So it doesn't really make sense because this is still a canon origin story and still explains stuff about Wesker and Birkin that did in fact happen. So to that, it's correct, but it doesn't really connect with Remake 1 like it should. So that's a glaring issue, which I think should it should be fixed in a remake if they remade this and the first game again. But yeah, that's why it is canon. It's just, it doesn't really connect very well within the canon. But the stuff that does happen. The Marcus, it does happen to Wesker, to Birkin, all that stuff. All those cutscenes you see, like all that stuff does happen. But it's very hard to convince someone that it does happen considering how loose the story feels, you know? Alright, I think we're good on this hall, too. It's not really any explanation. It's just inconsistent writing, like overlooking stuff, you know? I think that's what we can chalk it up to. I don't think it happened. The disconnect happened for any one reason other than just it got overlooked, or they just didn't connect it in that way where, you know, she should be reacting to what she already dealt with in Zero. That's what I think we need to do, is climb up that fucking ladder. So we're clearing out a lot of rooms here. Collab both basements. It was probably a similar team. I don't know. I really don't know what exactly happened. Or maybe they just didn't think it was going to... Those little details that they overlooked was going to be a problem, but... Some of it's glaring issues. Or just like, how the fuck would they overlook that? But I mean, more things like that happen more often, so... One more for Billy in here. I should ditch this machine gun. Yep, it's just about time. I was gonna say, might have to ditch this machine gun soon, and now I do, because we don't have any more space. And sometimes that's all it is, some kind of miscommunication or no communication. Hold on one second, Jerem. Sorry. All right, I'm back. Never brought up again in all later of the games. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Back from the Dead? All right, we gotta leave this. And fuck it, at this point, most of the enemies should be dead. I know they do respawn, but we still have... I basically just don't want to have to keep going back and forth. Wait, did we not even go to the... I gotta check this out. Alright, so let me check one thing. I don't know if I cleared out the balcony or not on this run, and if I didn't, I'm going to grab the shotgun, boom, 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 kill them all, and then that should be good. I did not, so now let me grab the shotty, and we'll make this happen. Exactly, Sebastian. It doesn't erase the old timeline. Again, it's all supposed to go simultaneously, give or take a few changes. So it doesn't take away what fans once knew. They try to keep it pretty spot on, you know, with some of the main key moments, key elements. What, Jesse? He's meowing at me. I know, right? Not the music, just ingrained into my brain. Dun, 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 dun. God. Turning that music down is the best thing that we did for this mode. Alright, that's unlocked. These are all for Billy, so I might as well just pick up what we need here. Yeah, nothing came of it. Yeah. Exactly. It's just a lot of things they try to just set up, but they never fully complete or they never fully commit to. And obviously, with a franchise that's 28 years old, you're going to have some of those, or many of those, inconsistencies from time to time. I found it. Just double check, you know, it's in there. I was thinking they did the same thing in 4. Yeah. Yeah, you know, and now it's like what they did with the 4 remake. It's more just like, okay, now we're, you know, we're really trying to connect and bake Wesker in more to the story even more, and that leads right to Resident Evil 5, so... Yeah, and the fact that Wesker has Krauser's body, it's like, all right, I see what you're doing there. Yeah, the Alexia plans definitely, yeah, exactly, like that definitely spoiled his plans a bit. If you tap the run button down the stairs, it will... Yeah, I think I've heard that many times. Oh shit, the zombies are respawning. Shit. Shit. Fuck, chat room. We have 46. Fuck, where are the last ones? Probably around the bend here. Billy! No, Rebecca! No! 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 It only counted 46 because we... No! We didn't... this game. Oh my god. I just lost all of that progress because the zombies fucking surrounded us. And Billy just got fucking munched. Those zombies had to have been stronger. Like, what the fuck? Billy's health went so quickly. What the fuck? And of course it only counts as Rebecca's fucking leech just because he's dead. Dang. I don't know what to say. All that fucking work, and I couldn't even make it to the front door, man. The last leeches were around the corner in the other rooms, but I didn't have a gun on us. And even if I did, it would probably hold 15 rounds the most. Fuck, man. Oh, I'm so pissed. I should have kept the gun on him. That was a killer run so close. It was. That's why I don't play Zero. Dude, you know what I should have did, man? I should have fucking ran him solo. Like, have one hold back in the room, run past, hold back in the room, pass. But, like, fuck, man. I was trying to go back to the main hall, get a gun real quick, come back. But I didn't even know how many zombies would have spawned in the rooms leading to the main hall. Fuck. Well, that took the wind out of my sails a little bit. I was feeling good about Leech Hunter this. I was like, it's the second run. Might get all 50, might not, but at least I'll be able to leave and get some of these points. No, your points are cut in half when your other guy dies. It's the walk of shame right here. Oh, chat room. That was a 3-hour grind right there, just trying to get to that point, and just lost it. But that's the name of the game, Resident Evil 0 sometimes, Sometimes you're right there, and it disappears just like that. Or the nature of Resident Evil in general, when you don't save or you have moments like that. But in Leech Hunter, you can't save, so. But, wow. All right, well, like I said, each time gets better and better. It's all practice for the big platinum. But for tomorrow, we'll be taking a little break from Resident Evil 0, but tomorrow I will be back around the afternoon time, a Saturday stream. What now? I'm remembering why I never beat this mode. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be back. The Master Series continues tomorrow. Sorry for the month delay of continuing it, but it's continuing tomorrow. Resident Evil 2, handgun only, no herb mixtures, no first aid sprays, just green herbs. The members voted on it, so I'm excited, but I'm also scared. I don't know what to expect, but tomorrow might be a longer stream, so stay tuned for that, because the Master Series streams can go a little long depending on how long it takes. Claire A is what we're tackling. So thanks to all of you, the supporters, for always supporting, but also for voting to make the Master Series possible. And I want to shout out Thunders. Again, thank you for the gifted memberships, man. 6 gifted members. Ryan Fain for the 2. And X with the big 20. So thank you for that. And hope everyone's been having a good Friday. Hope everyone has a good Friday. But I will be back tomorrow, so I won't be gone for long. And, yeah. Leech Hunter, we'll probably pick this thing back up next week. And until then, fuck the leeches, fuck the hunters, and screw the partner system in this game for sometimes the AI not being spot on and running into a wall. Because that's basically what happened, and Billy got caught, and I lost all that progress. Yay! But don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new here. LTRA on all the socials down below. Discord and merch is also down below. Check it out. So I will see you guys with the Master Series tomorrow afternoon. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.